Now let's talk about business. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, he also created a book called Cash Flow Quadrant. And let me share with you what is that book all about. According to Robert Kiyosaki, in any quadrant, whether you are E as an employee, S for self-employed, B for the business, I for the investor, in any quadrant, you will earn. So what are the differences? E employees work 8 hours a day. They have medical leaves, they have vacation leaves, they have a lot of benefits. Self-employed, no benefits, but they can earn more than an employee. So one example are dentists, lawyers, architects, engineers, freelance, computer programmers, app developers. So these are, they call it solo, self-employed. According to Robert Kiyosaki, if you own a shop, but you are the one doing doing as a cashier, then when you get sick and you cannot let someone take over your position as a cashier, then you don't have a business. You're a self-employed. According to him, people in the B quadrant, even though they're on vacation, they are sick, they are sleeping, they still earn because they have a system that works for them. Okay? And they're investors, they have money to work for them. Now, accordingly, this side are the poor side. Surprisingly, it's the poor side. And this one, the rich side. Poor, they say 95% of the population are sharing only 5% of the wealth. But here, 5% of the population sharing 95% of the wealth. Now, it's obvious that a lot of people would want to go to this side. The question there is, how to go there? Now, there are lots of ways how to go to the B quadrant, to this side here. You can do traditional business, you can do real estate, you can do stocks, you can write your own books, you can sell stuff. There's a whole lot of things there. But according to Robert Kiyosaki, the best business, it's a business of the 21st century, it's network marketing. And USANA is using network marketing to transfer products, to distribute goods from USANA headquarters office to the distributors, to the consumers like you and me. Okay? They say successful people have multiple sources of income. And if you have a job right now, congratulations, that's already one. So you already have a salary, so that's one way to earn. And you just add USANA to have an additional source of income because USANA has multiple sources of income. Now let me share with you how we earn in USANA. Number one, you earn in USANA by retail sales. It's very basic. You buy at lower cost, you sell at higher price. Now let's take for example in Singapore. Okay, in Singapore, the Essentials, the flagship product, it is called Essentials. The retail price, you can sell it at 125. Different countries, different prices. Philippines is different, US is also different. Now, if you are a member at USANA, the member price, you get it at 100. So from there, you already have a profit of $25. Now, if you do repeat order, that's what we call the auto order price, you only get it at $90. That's 10% less of this price. So a total of, you earn 35 Singapore dollars. Now, imagine in 1 month, you sell 10 of these. So that's a total of $350. Now, for me, this is already a big amount of money. Okay? Now, this is a very basic, it's what we call retail sales. Now, let me show you the second way to earn. The second way to earn is what we call the weekly commission. I'll just write it here. Weekly commission. Now, being weekly, it has a cut-off. The cut-off is, so I'm using the time frame here in Singapore and Philippines. The cut-off is Saturday, 2 p.m. till next Saturday, 2 p.m. So USANA is a point system. So what is it? Point system. Every products that you order, or your customer order, your business partners order, they have points. And the points will be accumulated within this time frame. Okay? And the points, it will be converted to US dollar. And then the US dollar will go directly to your bank account. Now, how does this thing work? Now, let me share with you. In weekly commission, you earn 20% of the smaller side. Now, don't be confused because I will show you in a while. I will illustrate it further. Now, USANA is using a binary compensation plan, which means it's only two. It's left and right. So you have, this is you, and then you find 1 year and 1 year. Now, this is what we call binary. Other companies, they have like a lot here. Now, the advantage for having a binary is that it promotes teamwork, and you don't have to think of a lot of lines because it's only two. It's the easiest way to build a network marketing business. Now, let us take for example, this is your friend, you find this friend. So this is your friend and he joined 500 points worth of products. Okay? And then this one joined 400 points worth of products. Now, all the points during this cutoff, all the points at the end of here, it will go up. So if this is you will have left and you will have right. From the left, you have 500 points from this person, from your friend. So you have 500 here, and this 400 will come here. You earn 20% of the smaller side. The smaller side is this. Okay? So 20% of this is your commission in US dollar. 20% is 80 US dollar. Okay? Now, you have a corresponding rank here. I'll show you in a while. Now, USANA, what USANA does, after converting this to cash, it will automatically do this. It will deduct this 400 points, deduct 400 points, then you'll have 100 here, and you'll have 0 here. Other companies, this 100, it's gone. But in USANA, it's what we call a rollover. Okay? Now, let's proceed. Let's say this friend of yours, he find another one. So, let's say all of them, 500, this one is also 500, and this friend also find someone. Let's say this one is 500 points, and this one is 400 points. Okay? Now, this is you, this is your left, and this is your right. Now, all these points will go up to you. Okay? So I repeat, all these points will go up to him, and it will go up to you. Okay? So it will add automatically, we have $1,000. And here you have 900. So the system, after the cutoff, it will automatically compute, it will add everything, and then you have here 900. So 20% of the smaller side, it's 180. Again, you have a rank here. Okay, I'll show you in a while. Now, the system automatically computes minus 900 because this one is already in cash. So you'll have additional 200 here and you have 0 here. So again, this one will be rolled over to the next week. Now, this 200, let's say this one, you teach this person to find again another 2, and then this 2, this one 2, this one 2. Then it will add up here, and then plus the rollover. So the system is very simple. It's only binary, and it promotes teamwork and stability. Okay? Now, the rank that I mentioned, when you earn $50 in USANA, you have a corresponding rank and you will receive a pin. And it's called sharer. Okay? Now, the second one, when you earn $100, you're a believer. Now, this one is $80. The rank is $50, but this one is below $100. So your rank here is a sharer. You get a pin. Then this one is $180, but it did not reach $200 because $200 is a builder. Now, $200, $100. So your rank here is a believer. Okay? Now, when you do this business more, you teach more people, you invite more people, you talk to a lot of people, you share these products, then you become an achiever. That's $400 in a week. This is a week. Then you will become a director. When you earn $600, director. Now imagine you work so hard in your company for many years. Are you already a director? If not, in USANA, yeah, it's possible for everyone to become director. Okay? Now, in a company, there's a limit to how many directors there's in a company. But in USANA, it's unlimited number of directors. Okay? So we were not limiting to 100 directors or like how many directors. It's unlimited. As long as you hit $600, then you become a director. Then, but if you have like $800, then you become a bronze director. Okay? Then when you earn $1,000, that's a silver director. Now, when you consistently earn $1,000 for 4 consecutive weeks, 1,000 times 4, that means you are a gold director. Now, a gold director, this is one of the best goal that everyone wants to achieve, because with gold director, you have more bonuses. Okay? So these are the basic ways to earn. So retail sales, you earn commission by buying the products low, selling at high price. If you don't know how to retail, don't worry, we have training. And if you don't like to do retail, you find someone who will do it for you, and you just share commission. And then for the weekly commission, this is the referral. Okay, when you refer someone, they generate points. When they consume, they generate points. They refer again, and then they repeat order. When they repeat order, then you will have more income. Okay? Now, these are the first two, and I'll show you the third way to earn, which is the lifetime matching bonus. The third way to earn is what we call lifetime matching bonus. Matching bonus. So there is a criteria here. The criteria is for you to become a premier platinum pace setter. Now it's a new word for you. I totally understand that, so I'm gonna write it down. It's what we call premier platinum pace setter. So what's the criteria here? Criteria number 1, you find minimum 4 direct sponsors. That means you are the one who find them and introduce them to USANA. And all of them, the cumulative purchase is 1,600 points total in 56 days upon joining. Now, what's the difference between this bonus and the company's bonus in the normal employment job? Okay, so the bonus is like you have to work for 1 year and then expect the bonus the next year, hoping there will be a bonus. But this one, you just have to do it for 56 days and then accomplish this, and then the benefit is you're entitled for a lifetime matching bonus. Okay, now let's dig into the illustration. Let's say this is you, then you find these 4, so it will be like this is your friend 1, this is your friend 2, then friend 3, this is the friend 4. Okay? Now, 1,600 points, that means each is 400 points. Each is 400 points. Each is 400 points. Each is 400 points. So a total of 1,600 points in 56 days. Then you become a premier platinum pace setter. Now, this premier platinum pace setter, you are entitled for a lifetime matching bonus of how much? 15%. 15% lifetime. So the condition is, let us say this person become a PPPS also, and this become a PPPS, this also become a PPPS, this become a PPPS. Whatever they are earning, you earn 15%, you earn 15%, you earn 15%, you earn 15%, and that's lifetime. Let us say all your friends, they earn 1,000 US dollars in a week, then that's $4,000. Now times 15%. So that's a total of 600 US dollars extra on top of the retail sales and on top of the weekly commission. Okay? Now, the interesting thing there is, if this person earn 1,000 US dollars, will they stop? No, they won't. They will keep on rising up the ranks from gold director and to the higher like major rank advancement. So the more they go on stage, the more they receive the income, the more 15% you have. So this is a helping business. So you help them, you teach them how to do the business, you help them grow their business, and then in return you get 15% lifetime. Okay? Now, the fourth way to earn. Okay, let me share with you the fourth way to earn. The fourth way to earn, this is new. This is just very recent because of the Salaviv. It's what we call the Salaviv bonus. The Salaviv bonus, this is a skincare. Okay, it has the intelligence technology. The Salaviv bonus, if you introduce the Salaviv product to a preferred customer, let's say he ordered $200 worth of Salaviv, then USANA will pay you 25% of this. So that means you earn roughly around $50 less taxes. Okay, so this is a Salaviv bonus. So the more you share the Salaviv products, let's say this is already 50, right? Let's say you share to 10 people, then that's already an extra $500. Okay? Now, the fifth way to earn, this is really exciting because these are for gold director and above. Remember, I showed you earlier, gold director, there's a lot of bonuses. So this one is the leadership bonus. So what is the leadership bonus? In becoming a leader, like gold director, the next for gold director is the ruby director, the emerald director, diamond director, 1-star diamond director, so on and so forth. They have a 3% share from the bonus pool of USANA. Bonus pool. So on average, one share for gold director, that's around 250 Singapore dollar per share per week, and this is weekly. Okay? Now when you're a ruby director, so that's this one share. In ruby director, that's 1 plus 2, that's 3 shares. So guess what? This times 3. So this is 750. Now for emerald, this is 1 plus 2, that's 3, plus 3. So that's total of 6. 6. So 6 of this. So basically it's 1,500. Right. Now, the interesting thing is, the more you rank advance, let's say you become a diamond director. A diamond director is like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So 6 plus 4. So this is 10. And 10 times 250, that's 2,500. That's a bonus. Leadership bonus on top of the Salaviv bonus, on top of the matching bonus, on top of the weekly commission, on top of the retail sales. Exciting, right? Then the sixth way to earn, everyone loves this. It's travel incentive. Okay, this travel incentive for 2. Okay, travel for 2. Okay, now this is not an ordinary trip. This is a luxurious incentive trip. Now there's a lot of contests as well that you can join, and everyone can qualify for that. Even though you're not a gold director, you can still achieve this. I'm gonna move here. You can still achieve this travel incentives. Okay. Then the last way to earn is this is for the top 50 in the world. This is what we call elite bonus. Elite bonus. Now this is a lot of money. So this is like over $1 million US dollar that is shared by the top leaders in USANA. Now, as I mentioned to you, there are 7 ways to earn. So this on top of each other. But there are 2 things that I'd like to specify, to elaborate here in USANA. And I say it's the 8th way to earn and the 9th way to earn. So the 8th is what we call the passive or residual income. So what is this residual income? Residual income is the income that is generated after building your business. So even though you stop building the business, you still earn. Okay? Now, how does that work? Let's say this is you, and let's say you have 5 people here, just 5, and 5 people here. In USANA, we have this thing called, I mentioned to you earlier, we have this thing called auto order. Auto order, right? So auto order in USANA is 100 points to become active in the business. It's just like any other business. Businesses, you know, like if you're a business person, you cannot sell anything, or your business will not grow if you do not have a product. So in USANA, we have this auto order. You will get 10% discount, and then you will activate your business. This one is not a lot compared to other network marketing company. You have group sales volume, or you have personal sales volume. So it's going to be a lot of products. But here in USANA, it's only 100 points. 100 points worth of products is just like 3 pairs of essentials. It's just for consumption, for personal use, or you can use any combination as long as it will reach 100 points. Now, let's say these people 5, they auto order for 100 points. Actually, the 100 points is very less for a family members. Okay, if you're a family using USANA, 100 points is nothing. Okay, for me and my wife, we consume like 300 to 400 points every month. Why? Because we love the product. We believe in the product. So the products, they work. So we have like essentials for every day. We have like Bagnical D. We have the core fried products. We have the Biomega. We have the Nutri-Meal. We have the we have the Nutri-Meal right now here in Singapore. We have My Smart Shake. That's our breakfast, and we also use the skincare. So the more we use the product, the more belief we have, because the product really works. Now, 100 points is very less. So if the family is not enough, so how much is this? This 500 points here and this 500 points here. So 500 points, 20% of the smaller side. So what is that 20%? So this is $100 US. Okay, this goes directly to your bank account. Now the question there is how to earn $100. What did you do at this point in time? You didn't do anything. Why? Because it's 5 people repeat order this 100 points of products. So that's $100. It's a passive income. Okay? You don't have to do anything. Now, this 5 will also share, right? So they will share. So this becomes 5,000, this becomes 5,000, then it becomes $1,000. Then in Philippines, that's already a 50,000 over Philippine peso. It's a lot of money. And $1,000 US passive income, it's really good news for me. Okay, so we have experienced this every week. It's very amazing to have a residual income. Okay, now the last but not least, I say this is one of the most important thing that a lot of people they do USANA. So let's say this is you do USANA alone or with your partner, then you get a son or daughter or a kid. Then you become a diamond director here. So a diamond director in Philippines, they're earning like 1 million pesos in a month. It's really a lot. That's around 30,000 Singapore dollars. When you become a diamond director or whatever rank you have, let's say you're already enjoying your travels, So all the incentives, and your son or kid turns 18 years old and you want to pass this, you can. So this rank can pass to your kid. What is this? It's what we call legacy. So you are building a business, not just for you, but for the next generations to come. Now, the benefits, your son, your daughter, or whoever that is, they will be the one to receive the residual income. They will be the one to receive the elite bonus, the travel for two, the celebrity bonus, the lifetime matching bonus, the weekly commission, and by that time, I don't think your son will do the retailing. They will just have to do the auto order. Now, when your son grows old and gets tired of traveling, he can pass it on to his kids. Okay? Now, this is how you earn in USANA. Thank you.